Hello and welcome back to another episode of Femi Files. My name is Femi and welcome back. Wait, what am I saying? Welcome back to the podcast. Last week was a kind of like a story time episode in a way with just one lesson, and now that I'm saying it out loud, I don't know, I don't think that was the smartest decisions. But to everyone who listened to the episode, thank you very much. And this week, we're going to talk about my week because back to what I said previously, or I think I said previously, that I am not going to really make I'm not going to really plan out these things for now until like I'm done with my exams, and I'll be done with my exams next week on Thursday, I think. So the last episode. What am I saying? Oh yeah. This is the last. This is going to be the last episode in January, and from February I'm going to get into um the whole Valentine the whole Valentine what do you call it? The whole Valentine feeling, Valentine spirit, and all that. Because who doesn't love love? So we're going to go back to we're going to talk about my last exam that I wrote, FSC 413, that is food processing engineering. And guy, that course was something else. Right from prepping for the course, from the classes, the tutorials, I did not have anything doing on my birthday because I was at school. Like everyone asked me, oh Femi, how did you celebrate your birthday? Femi, what really happened? Or yeah, Femi, what happened? Where's the cake and everything? I was like, what cake? I was in school for like 5 hours or so, and everyone was like, what do you mean you were in school for 5 hours? I said, I have an exam on Monday. I can't be celebrating. And I think that exam was like my most feared exam. Like I had a lot of anxiety towards that exam. So I was like, I cannot fail this course. I cannot do poorly in this course. And so I paid money to this guy, or we paid money to this guy to teach us the course. And I I can boldly say that it really helped me. And even after the tutorial classes, I did not look at the work we did, which was bad of me. I did it the night before the exam, and I retaught myself for the second time. Yes, I I retaught myself for the second time because the lecturer did not do any good for me. And yeah, the day of the exam I wrote, but I couldn't finish because the what they call these things, the equations were a lot. Like the questions were a lot, and the solutions were so damn long. Because I even had to take an extra sheet. I was like, God, as I'm writing this course, nothing bad happened to me. Like nothing, no bad result or anything. And then somebody was like, okay, I was telling somebody before then that I can't thank the tutorial guy until I finish writing the exam. And then after writing the exam, I was like, I'm still not going to thank him until I see my results. Well, I feel like he did his part. He has done his part. So he deserves his flowers, but no, I'm not going to give it. I'm not going to give it to him yet. Oh my god. And then the worst thing happened to me after that exam. The worst of the worst happened to me after the exam. It was like everything, like the whole world was just against me that day, because I was somewhere. I was at the mountain, and the owner of the mountain was not around, so I was the key. And people were in the house. People were in the mountain. People were at the mountain with me, and I was like, I really want to leave this place because I have to go back home and sleep. I have to sleep with reckless abandon, and they did not just want to leave at the moment. So my whole mood was just getting sour. Then I was not packing my things to go now finally, when I now saw that my earpiece, the what they call this stuff, the plug parts was badly bent, and I was like, what the hell just happened? What just happened? What is happening to me today? And I was like, wait. At first, I saw the earpiece. I was like, no, this can't be my earpiece. I was like, no, that's not mine. Can't belong to me because I did not leave it like that. And it was even I hung it somewhere and I find it on a table. So at first I was like suspecting somebody bent it or something. I don't even know what was going through my mind at that point. But I was like, guy, what am I supposed to do? Like, it was just unbelievable. So I bent it back, like I straightened it. I tried my best to straighten it. Then after straightening it, I tried to put it into my phone, but it did not want to go into my phone. I was like, guy, is this how I've lost this earpiece? Something always happens to all the earpiece I have. I don't think I've ever used an earpiece till it's like died in my hands. It always gets missing. The first earpiece I had, the first Oraimo earpiece I had, because they're all Oraimo. The first Oraimo earpiece, I don't know what happened to it. I can't remember what happened to it. Second one, I misplaced it because I was trying to do a term paper in school, like the whole printing stress. So I even went back to school to look for the earpiece. I could not find it anywhere, and it got really dark when I went back to school. So I was like a crazy person walking around science market looking for my earpiece. And then I think the next one, what happened? I can't remember what happened. Okay, I also got I don't know what they're called, but you hang it on your neck and it has earpiece something. That one they stole it from our car because they used our car one time to pick up this lady and some of her family members that were dedicating their child in our church. And after the whole dedication service, now I was like looking for my stuff now to play music and all that, and I couldn't find. I was like, wait, what's really going on here? I told my dad, I told my mom, and the next thing they were shouting at me. They're like, why will you keep it in the car and all that? Like I was like, is it my fault? Am I not supposed to have? Am I not supposed to have this sense of safety in my parents' car? It was a lot. And the thing is that my parents could not even start blaming the people's family members for like stealing it or something now. It was just very messy and all that. Got my eye. Then I think I don't remember what happened again to the next earpiece. But that one too. Where did it even go, Seth? I don't remember where it went to. I don't remember how it even got missing. Then my brother's earpiece that I was borrowing and I was using. Wait, my brother's earpiece that I was co-owning, yes, something like that. A friend of his, I think, caught it or something. I don't remember what happened. I just never heard of it again until recently. Until recently, I asked him about it, and he was like, "Yeah, somebody caught it by accident and all that." And then that brings us to this one that I'm using now, and I've been using it since last year. Sometime was it last year? Yeah, last year. My last break. Okay, like since October. Yeah, in October. That's when I started using this earpiece, and it has been my ride or die. I've been everywhere you see me, you're going to find my earpiece with me. I even used to use my glasses case to put them in so that I don't like what is the word? I don't oh god, I don't manhandle them or like damage them in my pocket or something because I don't carry bags around. I'm, I'm bagless at this point. And so that whole time when I just saw it, I was like, guy, what just happened? You know when Eng found Monk Gyatso, Monk Gyat. When he found that monk now, when he found his skull and everything in the air temple, and he just entered Avatar state like ASAP, that was me. Like everybody was like, Femi, what's going on? Femi, what's going on? I was like, you guys just leave me alone, just leave me. I, and I now secluded myself to the inner room because it's a one bedroom apartment. I went inside the bedroom place and I was just there thinking about my life, thinking about the exam I just wrote, thinking about how I don't have money. And that was a Monday and all that blah 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 blah. So it was time for them to leave finally. And then I decided to also leave. I decided to leave too, and as I left, I now realized that, oh sorry, yeah, I now found out I left my phone. Sorry, I left my, oh, what did I leave inside that place? I left my shirts, one of my shirts I took there. The clothes I went to the house with, I left it there. I was like, damn. And I wanted to wash it on. I even went there yesterday, I still forgot it. Can you imagine? So one of the guys that was with me was not like that I should not feel anyhow, because if I know how number of his clothes are there, they're like more than, they're just a lot actually. And then as we were going back, they're walking back home, he was talking about a question in the exam. And the things that I forgot, I don't know that I forgot. I don't remember if I forgot to answer the question or I just forgot the formula. Something like that. So it was in between that line. So I just heard everything. I just got so angry. Like my anger heightened like times infinity, because it was such an easy question and I did not answer it. Do you feel me? Oh, sorry about that. Do you feel me? So by the time I got back home, my phone died, my power bank died, there was no light, there was no water. And guess what that did? It made everything worse. It made everything very bad, it made everything worse than I could have imagined. And then fast forward again to when it got really dark, and then my brother reached out to me through a neighbor slash cosmate slash friend. And yeah, and I had to go out and buy fuel. Coming back, I found out I just brought light, and I was like, why did I just go out? That was a lot of energy, because I passed Union filling station. Union filling station closed. MSET did not have fuel, so I had to walk down to Blue Sea, and Blue Sea is close to Sea Market. If you're not in Uyo, I'm sorry, because you won't really get what I'm saying. But the distance I had to go just to buy that fuel was a lot. I was like, guy, what's really going on? What's really happening today? What is just happening today? And I was like, God, just help me to go through this day without snapping, because it's not just going to be funny on any end. On my end, on the person I snap at, like on the victim's end. Okay, I think I'm the victim. I don't know. But on my end, or the other person's end, all that, I can't just blow up at this point. So I go back home. What will happen? Did I cook? Did I make dinner? I don't remember if I made dinner. I don't even made dinner, but I slept. I slept really good. Yeah. Wow. So I spoke about a day for like this long. Ew, guy. So I'm left with two exams now. Back to the present talk. I'm left with two exams. Nutritional biochemistry, and I don't know the other course title, but it's about legumes and root crops, root tubers, legume and oil seeds. And oh God, take my life. No, don't take my life. But like, it's a lot actually. It's a lot. I have a lot of things to cover. I missed a full week. I missed a week of back-to-back biochem classes, and I don't know where to start from in the notes. I know people just come up and say just start. And yes, I agree with that. But I have an exam tomorrow. I've already gone through half of the course material. And that half is not even anything actually. It's a simple half. So the other half is full of flowcharts, and it's full of flowcharts. And to start memorizing flowcharts is not an easy feat. And the worst part is that the two exams are 3 to 6. Like, why will I be having exams 3 to 6? I preferred my 8 a.m. exams. They allowed me to have a very good day, allowed me to transition into that day properly. So imagine me waking up that morning, or like, because I normally read like 12 p.m. and I don't sleep till I'm done with the exam. Yeah, I do that. Is that healthy? I'm not sure. But I read from 12 a.m. and I don't stop. It's like around 6:30-ish or 6 o'clock. Then I now prepare and leave for the exam. So, doing this now, if I do that tomorrow, what is the guarantee? What's my guarantee that I won't be really tired. I don't know. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. It just what is the word? It messes up my flow. I think I don't have that kind of time to start thinking of a new system to read with. Are you feeling me? Yes. So I'm still going to try this and I cannot add another recording once I'm done. But maybe on the if you have my phone number, I'll tell you on my status or something. So yeah. And my other exam is all the way in annex or is it town camp? In annex. The Friday's exam, like I know I'm borrowing the course, but can't you just make it available for us? I think it's like that because it's only us. It's only one department that is taking the course, right? Right? Management wasn't like that. Damn, bro. It's a lot to process. It's actually a lot to process. I just hope that after these exams, or I just hope I don't crash and burn before the exams are over because that's not going to be a pretty sight for anybody, especially myself. Well, is this the end of the episode? Are we done? Am I done ranting about my week? Because wait oh, so these three courses are just the highlight of my week, and that is so bad. That is actually so bad. Also, I started watching Harley Quinn, the animated show, and I have laughed a lot. It's kind of it's funny and also what's the word I'll use? What's the word I'll use? Um, I don't know the word to use, but it's something. It's a good word I wanted to use, but I don't remember the word. Anyways, thank you for. Oh my god. Okay, thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Femi Files. Hopefully next week next week. I'll be from next month. I will be releasing content of value, content that you take something home with. Yes. Until next time, or not. Ha 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 ha.